Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode is this cool amazing one right here in my hand, and basically what this is a smart ambience light. So you can use this in your home, your office, in your living room, wherever you guys want to use it, that's up to you guys. And the cool thing about this product is the fact that you can see right here, you guys can actually connect it to some of your smart home devices right here. But first thing first, I'm actually open the product to show you guys what's provided for you guys inside before we actually test it out. Alright, so when you guys first open it up, you guys see that's what's provided for you guys inside. Let's take it out. Alright, so everything's nicely wrapped inside right here. So on top part right here, they do provide you guys a wall charger. So here's what the wall charger looks like. So it is USB, and then right here is the cable that I just want to use to activate it. And we open up this part right here. This is basically what the product looks like. And then right underneath that, you can see the user guide. So they do provide you guys an instruction manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And that is basically everything that's included in the package. Now let's take a look at the actual product right here. So this is basically what the product looks like in the front. And then this is basically what it looks like in the back. So I'm assuming this is a button to activate it. And right here is where you're going to plug in the cable to activate it. And it's definitely really cool how they provide you guys this cable right here. So that way you guys are not restricted to plugging into a wall outlet. But if you guys want to plug into a power bank, you definitely can as well, which is why we're going to do in this test. But before we actually test it out, I do want to go over some of the specs that's on here first. So first of all, like I mentioned earlier, you guys can actually pair this device onto your smart home devices using a voice control. And if you're curious about what is the app that you guys need to use or download, it's provided for you guys in the user manual, which is right here. So you definitely want to follow the instruction inside this manual right here. That will give you guys all instruction and give you guys a QR code as well. They mentioned that there's a total of 9 different scenes when you guys use the product to change like a different scene in terms of the color changing option. And they mentioned how you guys can actually change the sunrise effect. So either the light could be very bright or you can turn it very low so it's not as bright. And for the product, also give you guys the option to set a timer so that way you guys know when to turn it on or when to turn it off as well. And also since the product is actually control it on the app, you guys can actually turn it off and on the app as well, or you guys can use the voice assistant. So that is basically a little bit about the product. Now let's actually plug it in to show you guys how it works and when it actually works first. So we got my power bank right here that we're going to be using to test it out. And we're going to plug this part right here in the back. So right here. Alright, so the way how you guys activate it is by pushing the button in the back. And you see it lights up. So you can see it's blinking right now, and the reason why it means that you guys need to connect it onto your device. So let me actually do that first. Alright, so the moment I actually opened the app, it actually detected already and I didn't need to do anything. And the app that I'm using is called Tuya, T-U-Y-A. So the one that's provided for you guys in the instruction manual is Smart Life, but I do recommend you guys actually download the app called Tuya, T-U-Y-A, because this one actually works a lot better than the one that they provide for you guys. I'm not sure why, but I've been using this app for a lot of different devices and it's been working really well. Alright, so we're adding the device onto our app right now. So it might take a few seconds, so we'll let this finish first. Alright, so we got connected and we see it on the actual device, it stopped blinking. So we can start using it now. So once you guys finish pairing the device, this is basically what the device looks like, or the app itself. So you can control all this on here. So like I mentioned earlier, they have 9 different scenes on here, so let's try all of it out. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can also adjust the brightness, so this is on max. And this is on the lowest. And you can change it to night mode or color mode. And you can change all the different colors on here. You guys can also set like a timer and alarm on here as well, if you can see on top. Alright, so I just set alarm that should go off in a minute. So let's see what happens. So that's basically what happens. I'm not sure you can see or not, but it's blinking a light right there. So that's basically what it does if you guys want to set the alarm. So there's no audio, no volume or anything, but just blinks a light so there's no like whatever you guys want to set it for. So maybe you guys want to set like a light alarm to remind yourself to go cook dinner or go to sleep. You can definitely do that on here. So the light is basically flashing and that's all it does. So you can see right here it says how the alarm is on, so you can click on the off button to turn off, and then it's all set. So that is basically how you guys use the product. Obviously you can't see it too well right now, so I probably have to bring it into darker setting. So I'm actually do that first, and then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so we got the product right here. I brought it in a darker setting. If I turn it on, let's see what happens. Alright, so we got it on. So this is basically what the product looks like once you guys have it on. If you change the different colors, you can do all of that right here on the app. So I change the different color on here. You can see the color changes. There's all these different modes on here that you can actually change. But you can see when we're in the darker setting, it actually looks much cooler. You can bring down the brightness, if you can see. If you guys want to turn it off, you can definitely turn it off as well. So you can turn it off on the app if you guys want to, or you can turn it back on as well. You guys do the same thing manually in the back as well. So the way how you guys turn it off and on is by pressing the button in the back. So you press it one time, it turns it on. If you guys press and hold it, that turns it off. If you guys want to increase or lower the brightness, you can go like this. That would decrease it, and this will increase the brightness. And that's basically how you guys use the switch in the back. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw the quick test of the actual product itself in the darkness. You can definitely see it actually works a lot better and it actually looks a lot cooler at nighttime as well, which is much darker. Because when I actually show you guys right now, is not super noticeable. But see from the test how I show you guys in the back right here when you guys push the button, you guys actually turn it off and on. But if you guys turn the knob right here, that actually increase or lower the brightness on the light itself. And then when you guys turn this option right here, you guys can actually increase or lower the brightness. So you can see how bright it is right now. If I lower it, it goes down. And it goes back up when we turn it the other way. And obviously if you guys want to turn it off manually, either you can unplug the cable here, or you can push the button right here and hold it down, and it turns off. But definitely see from the test, everything works pretty well. Super easy to use. Pretty cool if you guys want to add like something to make your room a little bit more cooler. But definitely see everything about the product works pretty well and super easy to use. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to the unboxing and testing the actual product itself. Now the answer question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product in particular, I definitely have to say that it is worth it if you guys want more than need one of these. Especially if you guys have like kids and you guys want to add like a night light or something. Then this is really cool in those scenarios. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or don't plan on using one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.